What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of the Cubcast, our now seemingly daily news series we are running here on the channel, keeping you up to date with all the latest Afrobeats news. Now, apologies, first of all, for the kind of lessened amount of posting we've had over the last couple of days. I've literally just gone back into working from the radio studio, doing the show each and every morning live. Have been doing it pre-recorded from home for the last year or so, so I'm just getting used to that and obviously managing my energy levels. But we will be cracking on with as much YouTube content as we possibly can, including this edition every single Tuesday, which is, of course, the Billboard Review, our basically weekly look at what's going on in the US Afrobeats Billboard charts, looking at the different places of tracks that have gone up, gone down, the new entries, the re-entries, and the tracks that have left that chart. Now, you may notice something a little bit different about the screen today, and that is this little badge underneath the Billboard Review. It should be around there, I believe, if my screen correction is okay. And that says TMW, which stands for the Music Whisperer. This is a wicked Instagram page that we are now doing this series in collaboration with. I love what they do. They basically keep you up to date with the latest Afrobeats news, basically scouring people's kind of Twitter feeds and Instagrams and announcement posts, basically making sure that everyone can see what's going on in the world of Afrobeats in regards to new music being released, new music videos, and new kind of events and things like that. So do go and give the Music Whisperer a follow on Instagram. I'll leave a link to his page in the description down below, but we are going to be doing this section together. He's going to be putting a graphic up each week, and we're going to be doing the video side of things. So there's a cool collaboration going on, and if you follow this channel, you'll know I love collaborating with people. So without further ado, let's jump into the chart, and it is looking very exciting indeed right from the jump. Then starting off at number 50, we see a re-entry for Rema's Do Maybe. That's the highest position it's actually got to, is 42nd. It has gone out of the chart, I think, for at least 1 week, and it is now back in at number 50. We also see Darko featuring Black Sheriff dropping from 45th to 49th, an original high of 17 for that one, always. And moving forward off the back of that as well, Love Don't Cost a Dime from Magix is down from 43rd to 48, again a high of 30 on that one. Down flat from Kelvin Boy is maintained its position actually in 47th, and we also see Cold Outside from Tamaya dropping again from 48th down to 46th, again a height of 31 on that one. 8 weeks in this chart, and I'm pretty sure that's the entire length that it's now been running. Wizkid with Joro, again, down 3 places on that one, down to 45th. And we also see Infinity from Olamide dropping once again from 38th, now down to 44th. Melvito alongside One Day Cole Gentili has now dropped again from 35th to 43rd. We also see Burn from Kids Daniel dropping down to 42nd from 41st. And Adekunle Gold and Davido's High dropping down to 40. Now, this is where it gets very, very interesting indeed. The amount of tracks that have actually dropped down means we are very likely to see new entries above. So let's slowly move up into the next section, which I'm very, very excited for. So there we go. Immediately we can see we have got a new entry. We'll get into that one in a second, but Wonder Bantan's No Wahala is down from 36th to 40th. We also see Skibby and Davido's Baddest Boy is actually down from 33rd to 39th. Thames again climbing. Each and every week she seems to be climbing even further. This one going from 39th up to 38th, and that is Ice-T. Omar Lay's Understand is now down from 34th to 37th, if I can speak correctly. And we also see The Key from Thames moving up from 37th to 36th. So again, a couple of places gained for Thames on that one. We also see Wizkid featuring Burna Boy Ginger is down from 29th to 35th. And we also see Burna Boy and Wizkid's Ballon d'Or. These two have always been next to each other ever since this chart started, which I'm really, really liking. The fact that these two collaborations, these mammoth Goliath combination collaborations between these two artists, who are two of the biggest artists in the game in this sound at least, they've been next to each other the entire way through. But those two have dropped down from 29th and 30th to 35th and 34th respectively. So alongside this as well, we do see a brand new entry from Naira Marley and Zena Leesky with Odun. This one's first week on the charts, basically making its debut at number 33. Really cool to see that one making it into the chart. We did put together our reaction video for this one. It's a really cool tune and I really like it. And I think off the back of this, the thing I'm now noticing more than anything else about this chart is that it usually takes about 2 weeks of circulation before tracks start to actually make their way into the listing. So it'll be released, it'll then circulate for 2 weeks, and then it will make its way onto the Billboard. That seems to be what's happening. And it does get updated every week, but I think there's probably a bit of a delay with it getting over to America and making its way onto American radio stations and things like that. So there we go. Up in 32nd, we see Omar Ope from Asake and Olamide dropping down from 28th. An original high of 13th on that one. And we also see Crazy Things from Thames moving up from 32nd to 31st. Actually, my favourite PA from her live show she did in Brighton for The Great Escape. You can check out loads of footage from that show on the channel, so do go and give it a look. Alongside this as well, a big addition here. We see Loj and SARS Mona Lisa dropping down from 26th to 30th. Another drop for that one. Wonder Banton featuring Kids Daniel and Tiwa Savage with the No Wahala remix has actually moved up 2 places to 29th. And we see finally a new entry from Black Sheriff on Second Sermon. Now, I believe this is the original. I'm not too sure how it works with remixes because both the No Wahala versions are in this, but I don't know if that is the remix with Black Sheriff or with Black Sheriff and Burna Boy, or whether it's just the original. I don't know. I'm assuming it's just the original. But there we go. Another brand new entry for Black Sheriff, really making his way onto these charts. It's great to see. We also see Buju's Kilometer dropping from 20th down to 27th. And we also see Joe Boy's Alcohol moving up a place from 27th to 26th. Very cool stuff there. Alongside this, Fall from Davido remains in 25th. On the Low from Burna Boy drops to 24th from 21st. And Soundgasm alongside Replay from Thames both maintain their positions of 23rd and 22nd respectively. Both of those being involved since the actual start of the chart. The same with Burna Boy's On the Low, the same with Fall from Davido and Joe Boy's Sip. What I'm starting to like about this chart is we are seeing a lot more tracks that haven't been in there since the start. We're starting to see a lot more stuff break through each and every week, and that's what makes it exciting. I like the idea that we don't always know what's going to be the number 1 tune on this chart, and eventually, for the time being at least, we know what the top kind of 5 are going to be purely because of the impact they've had globally, but eventually, they will start to fizzle out, and it'll be a very exciting time when that happens. Dada from Young John featuring Davido, down from 17th to 21st, though, as we move into the top 20, and this is where it gets very exciting indeed. So, moving on to this then, Damages from Thames is down from 18th to 20th. Amino Amapiano from Goya Minor and Necktunes is down from 16th to 19th, and another new entry here. We see Kamado featuring Phantom with Sugarcane making its way into the list. Now, we've recently seen the video launch for the Sugarcane remix, and we also saw the actual remix get released. So I wonder whether that's actually got something to do with this. Again, I'm not entirely aware of how remixes kind of work with this system. But moving up to 17th, we see Fireboy DML's Playboy actually dropping down from 15th. We see Emiliana from CK dropping down from 14th to 16th, and we continuously see a lot of tracks dropping. This says to me we're going to have new ones in the top 10, which I'm very excited to jump into. Emiliana from CK is in 16th, but then we see Burna Boy's Yay dropping from 13th to 15th. Master KG alongside Burna Boy and Nomsido. Nomsido Sakode, is now down from 12th to 14th. Attention from Omar Lay is very much out of the top 10 now. Omar Lay and Justin Bieber obviously down from number 10 to 13th. That's going to slowly start trickling away now, realistically. And we also see Rema's Calm Down dropping from 11th to 12th. That's always been in and around this top section, so it's good to see it is still in and around there. Just for Rema's sake, because that's obviously one of the leading tracks off his new album project, Rave and Roses. In 11th, we see Thames climbing once again from 24th up to 11th. Another massive jump for the sounds of Thames. I mean, she's just dominating this chart. She is absolutely dominating it, which is really exciting to see. But we are now going to move into the top 10, where it gets very, very exciting indeed. Found from Thames featuring Brent Fayaz is down from 9th to 10th. This means we do have new entries. I'm very excited for this. Sungba from Asake featuring Burna Boy. The official remix is out down to 9th from 8th. Again, it's had a height of 7th, and it's been in the chart since week number 3. We also see Trinidad Cardona and Robinson's Love Me Back, dropping down from 7th to 8th for the first time. It's been in 7th for 3 weeks, and now on the 4th week it's been in there. It drops down to 8th position. Let's keep moving up and see what goes on. Finesse from Feels and Buju down from 6th to 7th, but again, I'm loving the fact that is in and around the top 10 still. It's one of my favourite releases this year. Fantastic stuff from those two, and it's great to see the consistency in listenership is still keeping it nice and high on this list. We do see a brand new entry, though, in number 6. That's amazing. That's such a high placement for this one. Kids Daniel featuring TEKNO with Booga. We have actually put this one, the reaction up on the channel, so do go and check it out. It's a wicked link up between two very kind of enigmatic, kind of, again, very kind of creative artists in what they do. It's great to see that this one has jumped straight in at number 6 on this chart. We also see Kwaku the Traveller from Black Sheriff maintaining its position in 5th place. It's been there for 5 weeks. Fantastic to see that one is still very much holding strong We now have 3 tracks from Black Sheriff in the top 50. It's fantastic to see from his point of view. Free Mind from Thames now sits in 4th place, and it's been in 4th place for a long time, so I don't know why I'm sounding surprised about that one. Again, Thames dominating this list. As far as I'm aware, she's going to be in 3rd as well, and she is in 3rd still. Essence featuring Wizkid, Justin Bieber, and Thames remains in 3rd place. That's been in 3rd place the entire time. It hasn't budged once. That says to me it's going to be quite difficult to shift. The highest entry we've seen since the first week is actually Kwaku the Traveller. Nothing's really gone, I don't think anything's gone above 5th yet, so this is what I'm saying about it. It's going to be exciting to see when these tracks do actually start to kind of trickle down and new music actually gets in front of it. As you can see as well, Loved One TT remains in 2nd place, which of course means that the official remix of Peru from Ed Sheeran does now maintain its position at number 1. That's now 2 weeks in a row. It might even be 3 weeks in a row. It's been in that number 1 position, but there we go. That is the official top 50 on the US Billboard chart for Afrobeats international music. Fantastic stuff. Obviously, the big new entries we see are Kids Daniel and TEKNO in 6th with Booga. We also see the official entry of Camado and Phantom in 18th with Sugarcane. Alongside this as well, a big entry there for Black Sheriff with the original of Second Sermon. Whether we'll see the remix as well, I don't know, but there is obviously a bit of a delay when it comes to this sort of direction. And there's always going to be a little bit of a delay when it comes to the tracks kind of making their way onto these charts, just because they've got to travel across continents and they've got to gain that traction in different continents. But there we go. Very exciting stuff. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are there any tracks you were expecting to see in there this week? Obviously, we've also seen the addition of Naira Marley and Zine Leeski's Oh Done in this chart as well. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and make sure you do go and give the Music Whisperer a follow. We run this section every Tuesday in collaboration, but also his Instagram page is great for finding out the latest news surrounding Afrobeats music. We kind of do a lot of content based on what we see off there, so it's good to kind of do the link up and things like that. So there we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time, my friends. Have a good one, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.